If there was ever an epic that I was super excited to pull, that would be Geomancer. The problem is I haven't been able to build him yet. So for today, we're gonna go ahead and see what gear I have and if I can make him finally work. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I do say finally build because honestly, as soon as I pulled Geomancer, I wanted to build him right then and there, but I'm not quite sure I had the gear ready for him. So I've gotten into the process actually starting to finally build him. I do need to get him to 6-star, fully ascended and just built and ready to go. I also have not booked him yet, but that will come pretty much immediately. So looking at Geomancer and why he's so good and arguably possibly one of my new favorite epics, we'll start with his aura, which does increase ally HP in all battles by 25%. It's always nice to have a bit of that HP. His first skill attacks all enemies and has a 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Second skill removes all buffs from a target enemy and then attacks them. Steals all buffs instead if the champion is under an HP burn debuff placed by this champ. Reduces the cooldown of Quicksand Grasp by 2 turns if the target is killed by this skill while under HP burn debuff placed by this champ. His third skill fully depletes the target's turn meter, fills this champion's turn meter by the amount the target loses, and has a 75% chance of placing HP burn and 25% weaken debuff on the target for 3 turns, along with the passive. Now this decreases the damage all allies receive by 15% and deflects that damage onto each enemy under an HP burn debuff placed by this champ. Whenever this champion is attacked, deflects 30% of the damage instead, and when deflecting damage on each enemy hit, has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. So a quick overview of the skills. Now looking at the skills, one of the biggest things with Geomancer is he's going to need accuracy. He needs to actually be able to land this HP burn debuff. That's like one of the main goals with him, is essentially to do that, but also to keep him alive. So you want him to be tanky. So even though he is an epic attack, I've learned and I know we don't actually build him on attack. We don't care about attack percent. Don't care about crit rate, crit damage. Instead, we are going into this with an HP and a support type build because really we just want him to stay alive. We want him to place that HP burn and we just want to take advantage of these skills. We're not using him for damage. Instead, we're just using him for the things that he can actually do, debuffs he can place, and his role that he pretty much plays everywhere in this game. Because yes, he is good pretty much everywhere in this game. Only place I probably won't use him is going to be Arena, which is totally fine. I have enough arena champions, but honestly you guys, I was super excited to actually pull Geomancer because I just want to integrate him and fit him into a team as soon as possible. So first things first is, what do I actually want to put on him? What is the sets that I'm interested in? What is going to make the most sense? All of these things I'm kind of taking into consideration. I am going to go to the fitting room because we'll probably play around with changing things out depending what stats I'm looking for. So there's a few different ways that I can actually approach this. As I said, we need accuracy, so that immediately is going to pull me into the perception set. And I don't have a ton in here, but I have enough that I think we can kind of work with this and should be able to use this as a 2 set. So if I'm using perception, I do need a 4 set. And in terms of what I can use here, there's a few that kind of make sense, but I could go speed and kind of just do like speed, perception, could go accuracy, perception, but I am actually thinking relentless because having that 18% chance to get an extra turn could be really nice. And I think that could actually work along with his skills pretty well because if he is able to actually go again, keep in mind, I'm going to book this champ. So this will be a 3-turn cooldown. This one will be a 3-turn cooldown as well. And then just having that debuff chance up the damage up. All of it kind of makes sense. So I think I really want to go that route and take advantage of having a relentless set to potentially get extra turns off of him. So my goal here is going to be relentless along with perception, I think. But now we kind of need to make these pieces fit together. First thing I want to focus on is going to be the bottom 3. So the ones that are going to be percent, my gauntlet, my chest plate, and my boots being speed. So let's go with boots first and let's bring this up to speed and see. Okay, so I do have something in relentless. I actually don't have it in perception. So we have one solid option, which is going to be these boots right here, which they actually have 33 accuracy on them, 5% HP, flat defense, crit rate doesn't really matter. Actually very excited about this accuracy though. That's pretty perfect. So that works there. Let's move on to the chest plate and the gauntlet next. So as I said, I'm not going damage. I'm not worrying about attack or any of that thing. Essentially HP percent is what I want here. So for this one, we have relentless, which is good. And again, no perception. But we saw I have some perception in terms of like the weapon and the helmet and the shield might have to work there. Thankfully, I have something here and it looks like I have a few options. I essentially actually I have to use this. So we have to use relentless on the bottom. This is my only option here. So not crazy about it. It's HP percent, flat attack, resistance, defense. Sure, bring some tankiness and some speed. There is 0 accuracy on here though. But again, that's my only choice. So let's next look at what we can do with this chest plate. So we have this mythical, so HP percent, yes, 10% attack percent, some flat attack, accuracy though, again 33 here, and defense, so not bad. Doesn't have any speed either, so this is another option, but now I'm losing the accuracy, so I kind of think the accuracy here might be more important. This one we have speed, no accuracy. It'd be nice if I had both. I wish I should just sell that. That's not great. There's this one really, but between them, I'm kind of right now leaning towards this, leaning towards that accuracy. Maybe we can grab some speed off something else. I got 5 here. That's something. So at least we kind of have this bottom taken care of. Let's work on these top 3 now. Now I could kind of play around, do the subsets, see what I have in terms of speed and accuracy, but I don't know how picky I'll really be able to be here. So relentless, essentially, oh, 32 accuracy, 5 speed. Again, it's pretty slow. I'm going to temporarily try this on. Temporarily. Oh, it looks like I'm not going to be able to fully get that. Okay, I'll take that off for now. Let's go into perception. And this is really the one I want to play around with. If I needed to, I could also go accuracy. It doesn't have to be perception, but I mean, it would be nice. So let's see kind of what we're working with here. Do we have anything that's got speed? Let's start there. Okay, technically, yes. So let's compare shields first. So 16 speed, 13% HP, 17 speed, 11 HP. If only it had accuracy in here. Okay, none of them. Okay, so essentially this would be the only ones that have 9 speed. I don't think I'm gonna get the speed, you guys. Yikes. Not great. Let's take off the speed. Okay, so my Geomancer, he's gonna be a little slow. Just a bit. I like that 5% speed from the perception though, but my gosh, that's not great. Okay, let's see. I like that accuracy though, because right now I'm sitting at 143 accuracy. I have 5 speed there. Let's see. If I wanted to, do I have 51 accuracy? Oh, hold up. 51 accuracy. I really hit accuracy on this. This is the nice thing. When I'm just hitting accuracy everywhere. I got 22 here, but I actually do think that that weapon might be good. So maybe I can play around with this a little. Oh, this gives me both 20 accuracy, but we get some speed in here, some attack. But I mean, 51 is huge because now I'm at 194. And I think the most important role for Geomancer for me right now is really landing the debuff. So that makes sense. 19 here, some 12. Am I just speed chasing? That's what it feels like right now. Feels like I'm just speed chasing you guys. Okay, so speed accuracy, it's always speed. It's always speed accuracy. Okay, perception. What do you have in terms maybe of shield? Because now I'm kind of leaning towards this weapon. Oh, 16 speed. Try this on for now. 162 accuracy right now. 17, 11. Try this on instead. I guess I was pretty unlucky to try to hit both of those stats, apparently. It was one or the other. I don't hate it though. At least he's not like a little slow poke. He's still pretty slow, but it's better. It's better. So this kind of brings me to helmet next. That's kind of the last place we need to be here. So speed accuracy is essentially what I'm looking for, but I don't necessarily think I had that anywhere. It's kind of going to be one or the other, it seems like. You know what? This should be sold. You know what, you guys? What I'm seeing, I need better helmets. That's really what I need here. He's kind of a little slowpoke. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. But if you know what? I'm not even gonna use him in PvP. I was gonna say if you see me in live arena, I use Geomancer, he'll be slow. But I just won't use him. I think he'll get the job done, essentially, with what he's doing. Okay, let's say. Okay, so if I go with this, what did I pick? 5. Was that my highest speed? No. I have an 8 here. Losing some. I mean, I haven't leveled it up all the way. Should we just upgrade this and see? Where is this gonna bring? What's our new substat? If this would have hit speed one more time, that would have been nice. I don't really like that flat on there though. I think I'm not going to sacrifice the 3 speed. Okay, so I think this is actually what I'm going to go with, you guys. So kind of going over it. He's a little slow, but more or less it's getting the job done. I don't know. Maybe we have something in accessories we can kind of work with here. Again, I don't have the best accessories as we can see, like uncommons. I feel like I should just sell my uncommons. I really, really don't think that's something that I will be using. Oh, this isn't bad. But I need to send him some more to use that. But that's actually not bad. So, I mean, I guess I'll look at this after. But I think this is what I'm going to go with for him. And I think I'm pretty happy with that for this. So this is my Geomancer build for now. I finally at least have got him built. I can use him. Stuff is upgraded. I do just need to book him. Gotta get his masteries and get a relic on him. But I'm just happy that he is ready to go and I can actually go ahead and start using him now. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. I realized I said start using him. Let me get into 60. Let me get him leveled up, fully ascended, and then he's ready to go. But honestly, that's not that long. That's like a day, maybe, if that. But I want you guys comment down below and let me know what gear do you have on your Geomancer. And yes, I know eventually I'll probably have to speed tune him into a team if I'm using him for something. For now, this is going to be my general dungeon build, so at least I can bring him along with me once he is fully ready. So leave your comments down below and be sure you subscribe so you're not missing out on future videos and future builds as you come along with me on my new raid journey. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!